David to explain his piece. Come in, Dave. Are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Great. I mean, this is David's first piece he's ever choreographed. So Dave, tell us about the piece.
Well, it's an exploration of my experience of Parkinson's, which I suffer from, and the journey I've had with deteriorating movement, conflicting emotions, and the help I've had working in partnership with others to come to terms with it, really.
I mean, this is your first piece. Do you think you'll ever keep choreographing, keep working the movement?
If I'm given the opportunity, yes.
I'm quite sure you will.
Okay.
Thank you, David.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, I feel, especially looking at this piece, I mean, we all have our own problems, we all have our own ailments, but we still can keep on expressing ourselves. And this is what it's all about. You know, illnesses don't really stop us, we stop us. Yeah? So it doesn't matter how old you are, you know, we still can keep on going, still performing. Thank you.
Ainsworth, who has recently become the role of creator for Ascendance. So David, good to have you here. What do you feel you've got out of the creative process so far?
Well, I think confidence to deal with large groups of people, and confidence to put forward my own ideas, but also an insight into the working methods of a choreographer, which I had absolutely no idea of before. It's been really interesting to see the way you guys work and influence dancers and get them to do what you want to do, which is great.
Fantastic. Do you think providing a longer development period would be something that you'd like to do in the future?
I think so, because it seems to me that it's a skill that you can't just pick up overnight. There's a lot to learn. You can get so far on beginner's luck, but I think you need the backup of knowledge, and that doesn't come straight away. That'll take time.
Yeah. And what does choreographing and being creative mean to you?
That's a difficult one. I suppose it's a means of putting forward my own ideas and my own message, really, in a way that's interesting and enjoyable for me, as well as hopefully the audience and the dancers.
Yeah, and does having a creative output, does that help your well-being? Is that good for your well-being?
Oh, definitely. Even before I was doing any dance or choreography, I was writing and doing creative things that I hadn't done since school, really. With work, you don't have time for things like that. It seems a bit frivolous, but it becomes more important when you realise that it's a great help with your mental well-being and prevents the acceleration of your condition.
Definitely. Do you think that others could benefit also from this creative process that you've been through?
Yes. Yes, if they're willing to embrace it. It's a two-way street. So but definitely yes.
David, could you tell us a bit about your choreography so far, and maybe what each section refers to?
Yes. This piece, called Signature Moves, came out of a day really at Meanwood Valley Urban Farm, when we all split into groups and did some work. What I was trying to get at was to display my feelings about my condition, Parkinson's, through dance. In particular, the way movement is inhibited. Now, normally with dance, it's an expressive medium where big is better, but with Parkinson's, it goes the other way, and it's a progressive disease. So what I wanted to show was movement slowing down, but also the emotions behind that. One of the first indications I had of Parkinson's was my signature disappeared, and I wanted to explore the feelings around that and we had another away day with some dancers who were great in that they went with my ideas of inhibited movement, and that has developed into a piece which I suppose takes you through an emotional journey from the start, where you're in denial of your condition, and that raises feelings of conflict and anger and frustration, but eventually through help and your own self-awareness you get to a rationalization of the disease, and that eventually leads to an acceptance, but it's not something you can do alone. You need help, and it's not something you can just do through physical exercise without, for want of better words, mental exercise. It's the interplay between the brain and the physicality really, and that's what I was trying to get across. Whether that's worked or not, I don't know, but it's got some interesting moves, and although it's quite a somber piece, I really enjoyed it. It's quite fun.
It's brilliant. Thank you very much, David, for talking to us.
Thank you.